Hi, just going to do a couple of videos to give you a little bit of a run through on what to expect and what to do when you first come into WordPress. This is called the dashboard, and you can really get back to here at any time by clicking on the dashboard link. What we're mainly interested in is pages. I'm just going to come in, and if you're lucky enough to have had your site set up for you, then we can come in and have a look at all pages. In this instance we've only got one, but this is where most of your site has been built. You've got one page. We're going to, just as you see, we're going to come and highlight over here. It comes edit, trash, which you don't want to do, but we're just going to go to edit. My cat's just come in, so you might hear that. And here you can see the page. I'm just going to stretch it out so you can see, because it's full extent here. Here's the copy. It may seem strange the way it's laid out, but this is just the way it's been set up, and WordPress has put this image here, and because it's full width, copy will run round. I'm just going to pull this back in so that we can see a couple of things. It's only just set for the height. You could just go and view page. That's one way of looking at your page. You could click up here. We're in mind's eyes creation. You could click here to view the site. You could click there to view the site. You could click here to view the site. If you've made changes, if you make a minor text change, you could go here and just preview what it will look like without actually updating it. In this particular site, we've got we're missing an email address, so if you were to put in your email address here, I'll just show you something. I'm just going to use a dummy email, dummy@yahoo.com, just typing in as per normal. I'm going to select it and copy it. Now you can use, depending on whether you're a PC or a Mac, but shortcuts just to copy it. Then if you come up to the little chain, these are links, so if you come up to the chain, and because we've already got these in here, you should be able to just put mail to, which denotes that it's going to be an email, and then copy in your, or paste in your email address, add the link, and then when somebody clicks on that, if they've got Outlook, it will create an Outlook email, but if not, it'll just create an email that they can go to. Similarly with Facebook, if you've got a Facebook page, you can do that. Any hyperlink, hypertext link. Don't worry if you do it wrong, you can always come and edit it, or you can unlink it and just do it like that. So we will just view the pages for it was only asking me that because I made some changes. So here's the page, and waiting for the info because we haven't updated it yet. And you'll see various images. I'll come to this one later. But really, the first thing that you should do is come in and choose your site categories. So we come to settings and come to site categories. Now we have set up the fact that you can pick 3 now rather than just have 1, because we do realise that some of you are creating crafts that match up to various, so you may well be in craft. It doesn't matter what order they're in. You may well be in crafts, you may well be in art, and you may well be in homeware. So that means you're going to be found 3 times as more as just being in 1. So it's all good stuff. You can ignore this, it's not used for your site at the moment. And then we'll just save those settings. The next thing you need to do is come in, let's just come back at to our pages. And for argument's sake, if you'd made some changes similar to what we were just doing, well, here you can see that there is an autosave. Every now and again, or literally every couple of minutes, if you make changes, it will save those auto changes. If you come up here, you can look at the you can keep the revisions up, turned on or off. I've got them off at the minute. I'm going to switch them on, and then if you come down here, that's an autosave, saved by automatically saved. I'm the author, so it knows that I'm logged in. That was when it was first done. So you can go back over your history, and you know, that's what you want to do is build so that you can revert back to another stage if you make a mistake. So don't worry, it's not completely bomb proof, but it's pretty much so. So another thing you want to do is go and set up some tags for this site. So I'm just going to expand this a little bit so I can come in, and sorry, I couldn't actually see them, but they are there. Now here's the tags. So there are no tags found because we haven't really got any in the system at the minute. And more, if we get into doing more pages, then it would choose from you could choose from other tags that you've already used, so that you don't have to retype them. But tags are another way of people finding you. So if you have specific tags where we don't have a category for it, like glass for this instance, or glassware would probably be better. Have to think of what people might be searching on. Let's just come out so I can go down, and cuddly toys. Yeah. And notice all lowercase, a comma, and no spaces in between. Just add them. So it's now got glassware and cuddly toys. These are your tags. So if somebody comes into our site and searches on glassware, your site will come up. So if they search on cuddly toy, it's another way of finding you. So it's quite important you get your tags set up. 2, 3, 4 maybe at the top is probably going to be enough to get you found on other areas other than those categories that we've already set up. So we've done 2 things now, and we're just going to do the final thing. If you've edited this and you are happy, currently it is not shown, it's in a private mode. So what you're going to do, you're going to come to settings and you go to reading. This is how people read your site. And currently, as you know, only registered users of this blog have access. So that's me and you, basically. What we're going to do is click, when you're ready, you're going to click that button. All these go, and you're going to allow search engines to search and index this site. That means it's public. It's different from publishing. It's just changing the view of the pages so that while you're building your site, nobody can see it apart from you. No search engines come in and pick up your first draft or your second draft and spider that. Once you click this button and we save changes, I'm not going to on this site because it's not ready yet, that really gives the public access and will become live on our site. Once we've got enough of these live, we'll start doing our back end bit. But that's really where we're up to now for this video. It's too long. I don't want to do much more, otherwise it gets way too long. Thank you.